Does line conditioner work? Will it increase the length of your cast? I'm going to test that because I've never used it. This week on Kayak Hacks. Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, we cover kayak modifications, spin, and fly fishing. So poke that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. Here's how I'm going to test this. I treated this reel with Reel Magic last night. It's had probably 18 hours to dry. And I've got the identical Okuma reel with the same type of PowerPro line on both. And I'm going to see which casts farther, because that is why I'd want to use this. You get a little more distance on my cast. Same rod, same reels, same line. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to try the untreated reel first. A little bit of a strong wind, but I'm going to go out there and see where it ended up. I'm going to put this shovel down to mark the spot. Well, that ended up being a pretty good cast. It's way down there. It was 69 of my paces to get there. So I'm going to reel it in, I'll do it again, and then I'll switch the reels to the one with the conditioned line on it. I'm reeling high to keep the line off the sand. I'm throwing a 1/2 ounce bank sinker on both of these. And I'm trying to get the distance between the rod tip to the sinker to be the same on all casts. That was pretty good. That second cast ended up within a few feet of where my shovel is out there marking the spot. So I'm going to reel this in and switch reels, and we'll see what the conditioned line does. Now for the reel with the conditioned line. Interesting. It was about 3 paces short of my untreated cast. Let's do another test. Short again, but boy, I wish I was in a casting contest. Both those casts have landed within a couple feet of my shovel out there. Okay, so let's take another variable out of the equation. I know some people recommend putting this on before you go fishing, on the same day you go fishing, in addition to having it on the night before and letting it dry. So I'm going to go ahead and retreat this reel and we'll see what happens. Okay, cast number 3, this time after treating it before I reeled it in, and right now with the spool full. Here's where my first cast with the treatment ended up. Here's where the second cast ended up. There's where my untreated cast ended up, pretty close to there. And the third cast was a little bit worse. It ended up way over here, but it's basically along the same line of where the other two ended. Fourth cast with the treated reel. Well, here's where we ended up on the fourth cast, right here. And you can see that it's exactly the same distance as the 2 untreated casts. And the first 2 casts I did with the treated line were a couple feet short. So I think what we can conclude here is that while Reel Magic may not add distance to your cast, it probably does protect the line, and that might be worth it. But from my perspective, I'm going to go try a different treatment, because what I want is I want more distance. I can change line, I want more distance. So I'll try Kevin Van Dam's, and I'll also try the defunct Reel brand in a future video. What's your experience with these fishing line conditioners? Do they add distance? I know they probably protect the line, but do they add distance? What's your experience with the various brands? Throw it down below and I'd appreciate it.